Welcome back, guys. It's Mikayla, and I am back from spring break. I just had one of my first classes back from spring break. I didn't film anything when I was home. I completed sewing the lining for the dress that has like the cutout in the midriff. I sewed that lining in, and then I also sewed the top of the bodice to the skirt. I didn't fully attach all the lining just because of the way the cutout is. I just need to add the invisible zipper, and then I will tack down the rest of the lining, and then I can start on like more embellishments and like finishing the hem on and everything on that one. And then yesterday I was working on the linings for the other two bodices. I sewed one together, and then the other one I just ironed interfacing on. In all of these bodices I'm gonna attach boning. Anyway, today I had just started sewing down the rose applique to the actual velvet, because right now I had just basted on this because like there's black mesh with the rose, and then I have the like dark green velvet. It's not, I swear it's green. It's dark green. It's kind of showing up as like black, but it's a dark green. I don't like the look of like the mesh on top of the velvet. I want to see the velvet more, so I sewed around the applique, like the roses and the leaves and stuff, and so now I just have to trim away the mesh, but I'll be doing that later today. I think right now I'm gonna work on some schoolwork, get caught up on that a little bit, and then continue working on the fashion collection the rest of the day. But yeah, welcome back, and I hope you enjoy the rest of this vlog with me. Finished trimming all of the excess like mesh, black mesh, away from the applique, and I've started to put some beads on. I had gotten two different color red beads when I went to downtown LA. There was a lot of like neat jewelry stores there. I got these beads, and then I found some other gold chains and stuff that I'm gonna use on my other stuff. But yeah, I've just been working on this so far. I want to bead all of the roses because I want some extra sparkle, but it is definitely a tedious process. I'm like, I would say almost halfway done with this, because I'm doing the light red right now, and then I'll do the darker red, and that's what I've been working on right now. We'll see how far I get tonight. I would love to like finish one rose tonight, but I also know I should probably work on some more homework stuff too. Good morning. It is a new day. I didn't really film yesterday just because like I was just cutting some stuff out of the fabric and just doing some more beading. So it's kind of the same stuff that you've already seen. I am also still like wearing the same thing as you saw me in last time, but I don't really care because this is like my stay inside comfy clothes. I don't need to be getting dressed up to go just be in my room. Anyway, I'm just gonna try and do a whole bunch of different things because tomorrow they say it's our like final fitting session, but you don't have to have like everything completed. It just, they said like around like 80% done, so I'm just gonna be working away. I also think that I'm gonna try working through the night, like I'm gonna do like an all-nighter, just because tomorrow as well I have a work shift that is an overnight shift. It's from 10 p.m. to 6:30 a.m. So I'm just like, to try and maybe like balance out the sleep schedule, I'm gonna like just stay up all night tonight, maybe like take a nap or something in the morning. Alright, so I've just ironed the seams on the lining for my dress. And I have, this is just like a cotton fabric, and then I put interfacing on the inside to make it stiffer, because this is the dress where I really want it to more like stick out. So that's why I'm also going to be adding some boning to the seams. This is just regular like the plastic ones that I just like ordered on Amazon. But as you can see, they're very curly right now. So I have to iron them so they just lay flatter, and then I could start sewing it in. How I did it on my other one is I took the plastic boning out of the fabric casing and sewed the casing onto the middle of the seam, then put the boning back inside. So that's what I'm gonna do for that one. Yeah. I also finished beading my I finished the beading that I was working on, so now I can sew together the lining for that one too, because I have the pieces cut out, and this is also just like a cotton fabric that I put interfacing on, so I could just sew these together and also put boning in this one as well. So I ironed all my boning to be as straight as it can be, and I clipped the curved edges on my lining piece so it's easier to sew the boning channels in. So now I'm just gonna go in one by one with the boning channels and sew them in place, and then put the boning in. I finished sewing in all of the boning channels, and I like stitched the end closed at the top, and my seam allowance is 1/2 inch, so I had already measured down like a little bit past 1/2 inch and stitched it down, and then left the other side, like this bottom part, open so I could put the boning in and then stitch it in. It's already definitely has more structure, I guess, with the boning in, so hopefully once it's in it'll give me the desired look that I want. I have all the plastic parts, and I like labeled them on the tape since they're all different lengths, and now I'm gonna like clip the ends, because like right now they're just like this, and I'm gonna like try and curve it a little bit more, then stick them in and measure them how I want. All right, and the time is currently 11:12. It's gonna be a long night, and I hope to get a lot done. sweating. Sweating though. Oh my god. Why is it so tight? Ah. Maybe I'm just weak. That could definitely be it too. Look at these noodle arms. I haven't gone to the gym in forever. I don't know. And now I could start to sew it into the outside part, because this is going to be on the inside. Together, and quite happy with the results of how well it like sticks out. I'll, like, insert another video of it, like a vertical view, and you can see it better. But now I need to press all of the edges, and then I'm gonna top stitch or like edge stitch around them, just so it's gonna look cleaner. And especially the corner here. So that's my next step, and it is currently 1:45 a.m. Okay, it is like 5:40 a.m. I'm actually not too tired, but I didn't end up doing like top stitching or anything on the green bodice, just because I kind of want to figure out my zipper situation before I do that. So that's just kind of sitting over there. I tried to make a petticoat to go over the hoop skirt, but it's too small at the bottom to go over like the bottom rings. So I'll have to, I don't know, maybe I'll try and figure something else out for that, or I'll just leave it be. I don't know. But then I started on sewing together the lining for the beaded bodice, and I just snipped the curved edges. Now I have to press the seams, and then I'll do boning for this one as well. It's like almost 6:30 a.m. The sun is starting to come out. I just finished sewing in the boning channels for the lining, and now I'm going to sleep a little bit. So all right, it's, well, now later in the morning. It's like almost 11. Oh no, it is 11. And I have to now put in the boning for this. So, because my fittings for this one are at 1:30 p.m. So I want to get the boning in this one and like semi-attach it, and then I would really love to get like a skirt of some sort for her as well done, so we'll see if I'll be able to do that or not, but that's the update for now. just draped the fabric underneath here on, and I do like the look of it, but I definitely need to add like a petticoat underneath. But it's looking good so far. Alright, so now I'm just like basting the skirt together since I just draped it on my mannequin. But please note, don't be dumb and accidentally sew it to the mannequin, because that's what I ended up doing. So just be very careful when you're doing this. Also, do not mind my posture. I know it's terrible. So I just got back from doing a few fittings, and everything looks pretty good so far. It all fits pretty well. I mean, I just have to attach zippers and stuff to some things and like finish sewing in the linings and whatnot, but what I had to fit well. But I'm still really tired, so I'm gonna get some sleep before I have to get ready for work. I don't know if I'm gonna be working on any more sewing stuff before then, but I don't know. I've been sewing a lot lately, but it's okay. It's going good so far.